Chilling with a Jake.
Right.
Things on right now.
Evil, easy work and his work. Still you Satan. The water out. A second device just to confirm. Oh yeah, we got some. Oh, slack it, forgive me.
They don't like it.
Hey, you already know. So unsubscribe, right? Yo, I'll pass the high, bro. Time. All right, let's go. I'm fine. All right, time. Brother, good? Hey, Shalom Makiyam. All right, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. All right, coming in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom known as Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, and first and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the beloved elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where we learned this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the servants. The fucking madness. The double what would I say? Oh, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, starting with the 144,000 individual, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth, to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
And shalom, beloved Aki Amenakwa. Hey, we are living in some beautiful times, man. We are living in some beautiful prophetic times, bro. All right, we're living to see the fall of our enemy, man. Esau is going down. All right, Esau being the head heathen. All right, Esau being the head of the snake. All right, Esau being the main conspirator, arch enemy against Israel. All right, the Lord's. Let this man just go. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is in the process of dragging this man and the rest of these heathen into a global war. All right? This is going to be the Lord. See, the Lord's about to settle the score with you heathen, and it starts with your militaries. It starts with your militaries because when you go to the book, Malak, can you go to Zephaniah 3 and 8? Malak, Malak, hold Joel 3 and start at 9, but we want 12. Can you read that first, Malak?
Zephaniah 3 and 8.
Yes, please,
There's the book.
before you Salaki Akia, the Lord is gonna settle the score with you heathen, starting with your military powers, bro. All right? And this is the Lord gonna get even with each and every one of you, bro. Each and every one of you. You got it, brother.
There's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, says the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the praise.
See, so we're to wait for the Lord. We're commanded to stand down. All right, our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men, starting with the hopeful elect, starting with the elect. I'll say it like that. And we in humility, we coin ourselves the hopeful elect because we just truly don't know yet. You know what I mean? But the elect men, as scriptures tell us, the Lord will make a man more precious than fine gold. All right, when you read Isaiah, I believe that's Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, it likens a man unto a covering from the tempest, bro.
God.
You see? The Lord also specifies in Jeremiah 17. Matter of fact, we're going to hold Jeremiah 17. Yeah. Oh, no, Jeremiah 51, 17. The men of the Lord are going to become weapons, bro, and wisdom of Solomon too, to back him up. Grab that wisdom of Solomon, I think it's 6. But needless to say, the men of the Lord are going to become weapons, man, in these days that we're coming into. But right here in Zephaniah, The Lord's telling, at this moment, we got to stand down.
Mm.
The Lord's doing things. The Lord's creating. I know you guys talking about. The Lord's creating this. He's creating the scenarios for the end scene of this movie, and we got to stand down and let the Lord work His work, right, and let things manifest, and then we will get the commandment to do what we got to do.
What he's doing right now is marinating. You know, when you marinate
meat?
the meat before you cook it,
Right.
you know, he's marinating the scene, like the brother just said. You know, before you know, all hell breaks loose, man.
That's right.
You know, I got the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 19. Dear beloved, avenge not yourselves,
Right.
but rather give place unto wrath.
Right.
For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord.
Right. So again, it's gonna be unfair. You know, we're gonna be lied on, right? We're gonna have to suffer with the transgressors, just like Yahweh Shai did. But guess what? He that laughs last laughs best,
Right.
as the saying goes in the world. And the elect are gonna laugh last, bro. While you niggas are starving out, dehydrated, and looking crazy, Isaiah 65. The Lord's servants are gonna eat. The Lord's servants are gonna drink. The Lord's servants are gonna rejoice in the time of tribulation that's fastly approaching, bro. You see? But as of right now, we got to stand down and do what's required of us, bro. Because the Lord's on the move, bro. And the praise who? These heathen, bro. Starting with Esau, including 2/3 of you niggas that don't want to repent. I saw this shopping for you, man. Pursuing in the book of, what's that, Zechariah? I saw Ezekiel 21. I saw this shopping for you niggas, bro. And who you think that sword is, bro? Read Jeremiah. What's that, 17, Akiam? The sword of the Lord is Esau, the wicked. Deliver me from the wicked, Lord. Our beloved King, warrior, prophet David said.
And the Lord said he does not bear his sword in vain.
Woo! Yup.
Yeah, man.
That's it. So guess what? Anyone on the side of the heathen, you 2/3 niggas, you on the side of the heathen, right? Starting with Esau, you gonna lose with him, bro. You gonna lose with him. All right? You think this is the way? All right? The way of Pharaoh? The shadow of Egypt's gonna cover you and protect you. You gonna find out you on the losing team. You got it, Balak.
Come back to the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3. I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna start up again. Chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, says the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
Right. And here it is. You know, you got these various talking heads, right? You got this nigga Professor Mohammed. You got this other niggas, Professor Jiang. These niggas are talking about the wartime prophecy, but not understanding they don't talk about wartime prophecy. What they're talking about is world wartime events. Unknowingly, it's cohesive with end time wartime prophecy. And we're the only ones from the elders and apostles of the great millstone on down that are able to actually tell you the actual reasoning behind what's happening over there in Western Asia, bro. And as you out here, can see demons everywhere. All right? Young demons, old demons, everywhere. Unhealthy demons,
Right.
they're everywhere. And but that's the way we gotta struggle through it. We gotta focus and stay locked in.
And it's funny that no BS, brothers and sisters.
Like, we out for like 30 minutes.
We were out here for about 30 minutes, like the brother said. This was silent as a library, man.
Woo.
You know? And as soon as we fired it up, sirens, music, cars started driving by. You know what I mean? Hey, as soon as the word comes out, it says Satan comes immediately to try to take it away, man.
Right, right.
And he's using these vessels, you know, to do it unknowingly to them.
Right. But back to the point, Zephaniah 3 and 8. The Lord's gathering these nations where? In the valley of Yahweh Shaphat.
That's right.
Which is the brother's going to grab it. But ultimately, what's happening right now in Western Asia, these are culmination of events that are going to lead to this prophecy we're reading right now, bro. This is what's being orchestrated.
There's still a little more.
That was the point. Oh,
there's still a little more, yeah. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
The water, and that's going to be accomplished through the missiles. You see, those missiles, those ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, bro, which are the weapons of the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai's indignation, bro. Malak, can you hold your, that was it right there? When you get that, can you hold your 1-2-1-20? Because that's going to just make it all make sense. You got it, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 9.
Yup.
Proclaim me this among the Gentiles.
Yup.
Prepare war.
Right, and this is the natural Gentiles. The men of the Lord, the prophets are proclaiming war amongst the Gentiles. Matter of fact, stop right there. Can you go to Obadiah 1:1 real quick? Babak. Okay? It's wartime, baby. And Esau is on the scopeo. Esau is on the chopping block, man. The so-called white man, woman, and child. It's your turn to eat drink, the cup of the Lord's indignation, man. You've been relishing in your filth for a long time, bro. All right? There was a song that I seen earlier. I was on YouTube. It popped up on my feed. What was the name of that song? I think it was like the good old memories or something like that. And there was a video. It was like a techno song, bro. And it was, I'm gonna have to show you, brothers, man. I wish I wouldn't have sent it. But needless to say, it's a techno song, and it like he keep the song is like techno, and it's showing clips of like the 80s, the 90s. You know what I mean? Like even the 70s, the Esau reminiscent. You know, Sega. You know what I mean? It's showing the RCA, old RCA camcorder, the old joints, the old RCA, the cassette players. Esau reminiscing, bro. Because Esau knows he's finished, man. Esau knows he's done. It's not, this is not a figment of our imagination, man. The reality of what we're seeing happen, man, real time, prophecy speaking. Esau being exposed and found out. You know, Jake waking up to who we are, which is the biggest prophecy really of them all is Jake waking up on top of the MOTB. You know, Jake waking up, because Jake waking up is a domino effect. When Jake woke up, guess what? Esau got figured out. And then all these other prophecies start to activate. Because Jake's woken up now, the elect got to be preserved and delivered from these prophecies that the Lord got ordained.
In order for the judgment to be brought forth, there has to be a suspect. And if you can't identify the suspect, then you can't bring judgment forth.
Right.
You know, you can't bring them to justice. You know, so that's what happened once the awakening happened. You know, Esau got found out. You know, we know that the Lord put a mark on him from the beginning, but still, as prophecy had to play out, he had to be found out and exposed to the world, you know, for there to be judgment brought, you know?
And I love how you said that, because the true judges have woken up.
Right.
The prophets. And what's happening with the prophets being back on the scene? Inquisitions being made on the evil nigga Esau.
Yeah.
Okay, as it tells us in 2nd Ezra. Can we get that real quick? But we're on this talking point.
I have something for you about the nation.
Tom, brother. Before you get that, can you get this real quick, because he's gonna read that again. Yo, I love how you said that. That's the spirit, bro. See, because again, the truth. All right, this is the threat for Esau. This is what's threatening to him. This is what's damning to him. The truth, bro. And the minute of the Lord being on the scene is pretty much, again, it's detrimental to him. You know, this conflicts with his philosophies. He's being challenged on his pseudoscience. He can no longer just come up with a point and that's the end all be all. No, man, you're being contested. You're being contested now with the truth. That's with the truth.
All right, and if I may, right?
What
What happens every time a major case happens, right? And witnesses come forth, right? And all of a sudden they start disappearing. One ends up in a car accident. One mysteriously overdoses.
Right.
So starts working, you know, that evil, you know, to hide those witnesses, to get rid of the evidence.
Right.
And that's the same thing that's going to happen with the prophets. You know, when the enemy comes in like a flood, that persecution. Why? Because he's going to try to get rid of the witnesses, which is the house of Israel, right? The house of Judah and the house of Israel.
Right. That remnant.
Right. That are witnesses against his crimes, against who he is, his true identity. Okay, that's why that persecution is going to come.
Right. How can we prove that? In precept form. Revelations 12. Revelations 12 talks to how the dragon will be wroth with the woman.
That's right.
And go to make war with the remnant of her seed.
That's right.
That's the elect that have that testimony.
That's right.
We have the information. We're witnesses to the reality of this nigga and what he's done and what he's about to do too. And he's like, God damn, where did these niggas come from?
Right.
It's the Lord. See? You got it, brother. That's the heavy. Read that real quick and we'll jump back to what you had.
Chapter 6 and verse 17.
Yep.
It happened that when I had heard it, I stood upon my feet and hearkened.
Right, that voice which was Yahushai. Go ahead.
And behold, the voice of faith, the sound of it was like the sound of many waters.
Yeah, Yahushai. Keep going.
It said, behold, the days come that I'll begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
And we're in that time. This is why truth is being declared right now. Go ahead, brother.
And will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have her unjustly with their unrighteousness.
Right, and that inquisition goes back to a deep, intense investigation, and that's being done through the doctrine, through the witnesses, the two faithful witnesses, the southern and northern kingdom, which consists of the servants, the prophets, and there's a star witness, which are the heathen. All right, Esau's own kind coming up with information against them, bringing out all of this niggas' treachery, bro. Starting with the men of the Lord, though. All right, those two witnesses, Revelation 11. Go ahead, bro.
And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
There you go. See, so it's all cohesive. So we're in the time. The reason why this inquisition is taking place, wars popping off, Jake is waking up, Esau's being found out, is because we're in the time of Jacob being delivered, man.
Mm-hmm.
It all comes together.
I got something.
You got him a lot.
There's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, right to the point, verse 7, 8 is the point.
Yep.
For the mystery of iniquity does already work.
Right, the mystery of iniquity, evil E.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's why this place is coined Babylon the Great, the mystery Babylon the Great. And Revelations, man, of what's that, 17 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, Esau sits on the throne of Babylon, and he's been able to hide his hand through his dark counsel in the form of the elite. You got it, brother.
Only he who now letteth will let.
Yep.
Until he be taken out of the way.
See? Talking to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He's a man of his word. Scripture goes into how he will not move or stir until the said measure be fulfilled. You see, Esau's been granted access to his blessing pursuing when we go back in time in Genesis 27, bro. He was blessed by Isaac, which was Yahushai. This had to happen. And we had to know good and evil. You got him, Allah.
Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
And that's how he's being revealed. He's being revealed by the servants, the prophets, Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power would do nothing unless he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Right. So the prophets are calling this dude out. The prophets are the one pointing and saying, that's him.
That's right.
It's Esau, the so-called white man.
Right.
You know?
And that helicopter, that chase at night until the helicopter comes. He's hiding through bushes and backyards until the helicopter comes and points the spotlight. You know, oh, we got him. You know, that spotlight is unto this word, which is Yahushua, this truth.
Yep.
You know, which the truth was hidden for a long time because we're in the valley of the shadow of death. You know, that's why the people are still in gross darkness. But us shedding this light, you know, it finds that suspect, you know, hiding, you know, in that darkness. You know, that helicopter that they called in, which is the prophets. That's you know, that's the brightness of Salakia. That's the you know, the spirit of the Lord's mouth.
That's right.
Right? And it says, it shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
And that's the wrap up. That's what we're talking to right now. That's beautiful, brother. Because that's the climax to the talking point.
Right.
That's the climax to him being called out, him being judged.
Yeah.
Okay, as we're reading, can you go back to that Joel Malap Babak Washah Akia and fix your garment, brother? Right, yeah, there you go. There you go, brother. Oh, yeah, Babak Washah Malak, forgive me. That Obadiah 1 and 1, real quick, then we'll jump back. You got it. Good. Your fault.
Obadiah, the people of Obadiah, said the Lord, Yahweh, show power concerning Edom.
Yep, concerning Edom.
We have heard a rumor from Yahweh God.
Yep.
And in a mass was said among the heathen.
Right.
Arise ye and let us rise up against her battle.
Arise ye and let us arise up against her into battle.
That's right, man.
Okay? This is why these nations are coming up against the West. Right. This is why UK, France, and Spain, which are major allies, bro, for Babylon the Great, the West over here, man, would not allow Babylon the Great to use various airspace or airports or what have you. You know, wouldn't allow their land to be used as a launch pad with this whole war that's going on over there in the East. Okay, this is why this is happening. We're in the process of witnessing the beast hate the whore. All this is happening at the same time. This is heavy, bro. Malai, that's cool. Hey, oh boy. Yeah. Yo, Malai. Can you go back to that Joel about Esau?
I got something real quick just to back you up.
Got it, brother.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11, because like the brother said, this is all happening because of the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? It says, so show my word, be that goeth forth.
Absolutely, you got it. You can read through it. It just is gonna hit perfect.
God, there's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 9. Let's start at 9.
Yep. That's what you want.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
that's right.
So are my ways higher than your ways.
Saith the Lord. Right? Didn't it say saith the Lord?
No.
Read that one more time.
Oh, you want me to start at 8 then?
There it goes.
For my thoughts, Salakia, Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord.
But guess what? The men of the Lord, the servants of prophets, have been given the mind of Mashiach. This is why in Peter says we have a more sure word of prophecy, bro. Right. And in so many words, it will behoove you to hearken, man, and listen to the report and stop. As a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or speckled bird, bro, which is one and the same. You just look like a heathen because we've been scattered into these heathen nations. But you are an Israelite. If you believe this truth, even if you don't, I mean, the spirit will reveal that you're a Jake, because we have a lot of disobedient, reckless, non-believing Jake. You know, so just because there's a heathen, or an individual that looks like a heathen, I don't believe the word, but they got to feel. Okay? Right. It's like, nah, he a Jake. He don't believe. He can still be a Jake.
Yeah, just a 2/3 Jake.
Just a 2/3 Edomite looking nigga. Yeah. You see, but needless to say, going back to the point, what were you reading? Oh, yeah, we have a more sure word of prophecy, bro. It will behoove you to listen. Brother.
Verse 9, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Right, go ahead, brother.
For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater.
Right, everything that happens on the earth, it happens for a purpose. It doesn't rain or snow for no reason, right? There's a reason behind it.
Right.
It's going to rain to bring forth life, right? It's going to rain to bring forth life. Rain is life. Right. You know, rain is life. That's why when there's a drought and them clouds finally start to form, you know rain is coming. You know, and even the animals know. The birds, if they be seeing clouds, they be like, "Where it's about to rain during a long drought." Right. Them animals are smart, bro. Right. You know, but Esau, I tell you, niggas don't know what the fuck's going on. No, they do. They know more than you. That's why they'll migrate somewhere.
Exactly. The animals got more understanding than Esau. The animals are in tune with the earth.
Yep.
Esau is not. That's why this nigga don't want to give you herbs to heal.
Right.
He want to make his medicine. You know what I mean? He want to try to block out the sun.
Right.
Not knowing it's affecting him.
Right.
You know? I mean, Esau's just an idiot. And he'll come up with some shit like that. Like, the birds don't know. You don't know shit.
Right. But needless to say, when it rains, when it snows, it all happens for a reason.
Right.
Right? So guess what?
It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void.
But what?
But it shall accomplish that which I please.
And what else?
And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
When this is not in vain.
Right.
All the men you see, all these altars you see set up all over America, all over spiritual Egypt, right? And all over the world for that matter, because there's prophets overseas, all right? Hence why I'm gonna keep it respectful. Hence why Bishop Nathaniel was moving in a non-wise way going to Africa. There's prophets over there already, man.
God, right.
You know what I mean? Stay on your posts.
Right.
You know, but needless to say,
and we got the internet for that.
There you go. And you read, you supposed I was gonna say Psalms 19.
That's right.
And that's just one of many precepts.
Yep.
The internet is doing the heavy lifting, as our elders say. This is why we're advised to exhaust these electronics we got. If you got a laptop, you know what I mean, a computer, cell phone, tablets, max out that electronic, because that's what's doing it. The Lord created the internet, and that's for us to preach.
Right.
And denounce to these niggas that think the internet's primarily made for Pornhub and for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Yeah. It was for the sake of this word going out. Matthew 24 and 14. That's how that was going to be accomplished, brother. Like, I
got a point to make as well. The Lord said that it's going to prosper wherever so he sends it, right?
Right.
So think about the truth started here in Babylon, right? With the prophets waking up here in Babylon. But guess what?
Specifically New York.
God.
Which
But
was
now,
modern day Jerusalem.
now, when you look at what's going on in the world, in the earth, with these rumors of wars, with these wars happening, this was because of the word.
That's right.
But it all started through the prophets that the Lord sent, you know, to bring out this truth.
Right.
And look at how the Spirit is moving, all right, even these nations to obey the word of the Lord through the Spirit without them even knowing.
Right.
See, they're gathering up themselves to go to World War III,
Yep.
you know, and it's all the Lord doing it,
That's
you know, as he's reading in Joel 3,
That's it.
you know. But the point is
that
the word is prospering
that's it.
wherever the Lord sent it, you know. So this is like a what you call that?
Brother, you get that word prosper real quick. What about the
What's that thing called when you
Get it in Hebrew though.
for
No.
no
Project.
it'll come to mind maybe.
Time.
But want me to go in the blue letter?
About the time? But this is this is the reality of what we're seeing. This is what we say often. Our reality becomes these people's reality, bro. You know? Because right now, see, these people don't realize that they're walking prophecy too. Like as much as we're walking prophecy, brothers that woke up to the truth, you know what I mean? Hey, every one of you heathen, right? Every one of you unbelieving, shiny, ashy elbow niggas that have something, you know what I'm saying? That have something to say. You're walking prophecy as well. All right? And the Lord got something planned for you, man. You 2/3 niggas, it's gonna be a violent death. Unbeknownst to you. Pull what you got, brother.
All right, that's that second Ezra chapter 9, verse 12.
And Jeremiah 15 in the Good News Bible goes into it too. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, and their tongue fail for thirst, I, the Lord Yahweh, will hear them. I, the power of Israel, will not forsake them.
Right, and when you go to 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, and the 2nd verse, it tells you like now is the time for salvation. Now is the time where the Lord will secure us, man. How is he securing us? With this living water, with this truth. You see? We're now being watered. That parched land, right? It's now being watered, bro. We're being given the hidden manna, you know, the food of the heavens, man, angels' food, you know, in the form of this doctrine. And now we've been able to understand the truth, bro. You know, which is the greatest act of mercy, man, we can receive. You know, because we are in those days, bro. Go back to that Joel now. I know you read that Obadiah. You got it, brother.
Salak.
And we got Joel too.
It's Salak with the T in the front. All right, it says
Let me see that word.
Salak, something like that. Salak.
Yeah, you got it.
Right? So it says, right, to push forward in various senses, right? Transitive, break out, come mightily, go over, be good, be meek, be profitable.
Right. And then it says to go over.
And to prosper.
Right, to go over. So this word is going to reach its destination.
Right.
You see? It's not going to be lacking. Right. As it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. But guess what? It will not tarry.
and you know what's heavy? To go over. Right? What do you do?
No, bro, you already know. But you got it. Don't lose it.
God. No, I mean, okay, God. So an obstacle, you know? An obstacle, you have to go over it in order to meet the end.
Bring it out.
You know?
Yeah.
And Esau's been trying to be an obstacle to his word.
Yep.
But the Lord said he's gonna go over.
Right.
You know?
This word's gonna prosper.
He can't stop it.
He can't stop.
You know what I mean?
And
because why? Because his thoughts are higher than yours.
That's it.
You know, so it's gonna it's elevated to a point where you can't stop it.
Right.
It's heavy, man.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Because the whole time Esau's been trying to derail prophecy.
Being an obstacle.
Through his pseudoscience.
Right.
Through his philosophies, his what's that? The social construct.
Yeah.
You know, through various avenues and forms of treachery that Esau has projected on the earth, he's been trying to disrupt prophecy. You know, and ultimately, as we always say, the Holy Spirit pulled the okey doke on. Because once the Lord said, put it to the prophets, and they started talking, you know what I mean? Now the world, you honestly, bro, on these various platforms, bro, that for instance, like Vocab Malone and these other various like so-called Christian talking heads,
Right.
they get major views when they start talking about the Hebrew Israelites, bro. And not just any Hebrew Israelites, the one West Israelites.
The Lord, what the Lord gave us was classified information in the manila envelope. You know, he started passing it around. Not everybody got access to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like the Vatican.
Right.
You know, only the wicked niggas that work in there,
Right.
the top elites got access to what they're hiding.
Right.
You know, so we also
certain rooms you will never see.
Right. We also got a council that you can't enter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's it. There's a great go fix.
Right. And it's a spiritual barrier.
Yep.
That you can't surpass. You know, even if you try to buy it, even if you try to mimic it, you know, even if you try to fake your way in it,
right.
You know, at the end of the day, it's not gonna work.
Right.
You know, you working for the Lord, whether you know it or not.
That's right. That's it. Even if you're trying to be deceptive.
Right. You working for the Lord no matter what.
That's right. You got it, brother.
That's why Josh said we're like his friends.
Right.
Because he tells us what he's doing. He tells us his word.
Right. That's it.
The kingdom. And been to the earth. Now everyone has a seat on that table in Nigeria.
Right. But going back to Esau regarding this revealing of this guy. You know, it's this word, man, through the counsel of the prophets, bro, that got him on his toes.
That's right.
The minute the Lord got Esau on his toes, bro, he'll never tell you that though, but it's the truth. But like, where were we? Joel? Babak Rashad?
And I got the Joel too.
Babak Rashad. Go ahead, bro.
Joel chapter 3 verse 9.
Yup.
Proclaiming this among the Gentiles.
Yup.
Prepare war.
Prepare war. All right. What's that? Ecclesiastes 3. Right. There's a time for war.
Right.
And there's a time for peace.
Right.
There's a time to love. And there's a time to hate.
That's right.
You got a Christian that's been in church for 40 years that don't know that precept.
That's right.
And they'll tell you that God loves everybody, man. And that everybody can be saved.
Right.
Well, planet are you from?
Right.
All you got to do is open up your Bible and come to the conclusion that that's a false balance, man.
They done. The Christians done skipped, the whole, the Old Testament. They skipped. They threw away the Apocrypha. they took some of Paul's writings. You know, they weaponized John 3:16.
Oh man, they ain't hijacking that either. We got that back. We got that back in the back pocket.
The Hebrews,
they ain't hijacking.
You know, with the covenants. They don't want to mention Romans 9. You know, they don't want to go into Revelations.
They're lying on Acts 10. They're lying on Acts 10.
Yeah, man.
They throw the whole dietary law away.
You're like, yo, so when you really look at it, what are we working with? They got a book like this thin, 3 pages. You know what I mean? They got like 3 pages of all
rhetoric,
love scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They got Genuine. That shit was written by Genuine, you know, the R&B singer?
Right. But here it is in Joel. It said what? Prepare war, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro. Keep going.
Wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Yup.
Let them come up.
Where they going? Keep going.
Be your plowshares in the sword.
Matter of fact, jump to 12. From there. Let them come up. Where they going? Go ahead, Malak.
Let the heathen be wakened.
Yup. Let the heathen be wakened, showing you that Joel 2 and 8, 3 and 8, excuse me, is talking to the heathen, that Gentile, the heathen, natural Gentiles, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
And come up to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat.
Come up to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, which is that Joel 2 and 20. We're gonna grab it. Keep going.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Put ye in the sickle. For the harvest is ripe.
The Lord's going to judge the heathen round about. As we were speaking on when we opened up through the Spirit, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is going to settle the score with you heathen nations, starting with your military.
Right.
starting with your militaries, bro.
Right.
He's gathering your World War III is gonna start in Saudi in the desert over in Saudi Arabia area.
There in I think it's Isaiah 13 where he says the Lord is mustering the battle, the host of the battle.
Hold on, can you get that? That's fire right there. Let him get this real quick, and we'll start that from the top. That's fire right there, Con. And this is what you heathen that got a real. And see, and this is what Esau don't get. The Lord's mustering the host of the battle, bro. The Lord's the one putting his hand in these niggas' backs, bro, to push to the forefront. All right, there's not gonna be no peace to the wicked, bro. Missiles are coming to America, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans better repent, or you gonna die here, man. You gonna die here. You got it.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Woo! The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
The burden of Babylon, talking about America.
And
look it up.
And since we're in the topic of this word is the one that's breaking this whole shit down.
Come on, brother.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
America, the high mountain, the banner is the Bible.
God, exalt the voice.
Exalt the voice.
Unto them.
Unto all you niggas, man.
Shake the hand.
Tell you off.
That they may go into the gates of the noble.
The elite.
God.
And this is exactly what has been accomplished, bro. As of right now in 2026, how do we know? This nigga has us on the domestic terrorist list, man. Right. And all we've been doing is speaking the truth.
And who snitched on him? Iran.
There goes that star witness.
Right.
You see? So Esau, Esau's in the Esau stuck between a rock and a hard place, man.
Right.
You know?
My man went exploring in a cave too tight. He couldn't go through. I think it's stuck.
Now he's got. Now that's his grave.
Yeah, now he's stuck.
Yeah, bro.
He got about 24 hours of oxygen left.
Right. Go ahead, bro.
God, I have commanded my sanctified one.
Right. Oh, no, that's the point, actually, my
no, I have the multitude. Remember the Lord of hosts.
That's when you're going. So, forgive me. I thought you got I said, it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. You got it again?
I have commanded my sanctified ones.
Yup.
I have also called my mighty ones for my anger.
That's it.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Yup, them angels, bro. Hold that. Grab Psalms real quick, brother. What's that, Psalm 3? Yeah, come, Babak Bashar. Real quick. The angels, bro. See, the angels are playing a major part in the scene of this movie. Because the Lord, see how the Lord got his hand in the back of these kings and how he's making things happen and manipulating scenarios and create events. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, your cousin gets ran over by a bus. The angels set that up. The angel was like, yeah, nigga, Rico, go across the street, nigga. You know, they hit go.
Yeah.
The bus, boom, this nigga's gone.
Kind of like the angel with the vial that poured out on the great Euphrates and the water.
There you go, bro.
And the angels are holding the 4 winds.
Right. There you go. That's the point. That's the point. That's the point to prove that that's the case. When you go into Revelations, the various scriptures that tell us that the angels are blowing trumpets and this shit's happening. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord using the angels that's his counsel.
Yeah.
The angels, the men of the Lord. You know what I mean? You got it, bro. Beautiful point, Shakal. That's right.
Psalm 103, verse 20. Bless Yahweh, he his angels.
Woo! Yup, go ahead.
That excel in strength.
And what's heavy? We're liking unto angels, because the angels are messenger.
That's right.
We're angels in heathen clothing. Because believe it or not, these bodies belong to the these are heathen costumes, bro.
Right.
We're going back to immortality, man, under that second covenant.
Chains of darkness.
The Jehovah's Witnesses and the who else?
Mormons.
The Mormons won't tell you that. You know what I mean? They won't tell you none of that. They'll tell you, they'll tell you rhetoric, man.
Right.
To keep you drunk.
Actually, the Mormons will say that this is a curse.
Right.
That the skin is a curse.
Yeah,
but here it is. The sun gives us vitamin and it fucks them up.
Right, you're right, under that doctrine, they're trying to say that the melanin,
the black skin is a curse.
Right.
But here it is. It's
a blessing.
It's a blessing when the sun is actually nourishing
your
body, you know, and it's a protective shield.
That's it.
To the excess of it.
Woo!
You know, where you don't got that protection in your skin.
That's right.
You know, when you go into leprosy, that's a curse.
Right. Esau,
that's a sin.
Esau's limited to taking D3 and K2, but he got to take it too, though, because this nigga got us all fucked up.
But my man is posing before his show with the spray tan.
Yeah, God.
I look like a giant.
Yeah.
My man look like a giant Oompa
God.
Loompa. A big ass swole.
You got Jake bodybuilders. All they're doing is warming up in the back. They're just warming up in the back.
Looking crispy.
Yeah, bro. They just warming up in the back. You know what I'm saying?
My man like.
We already 10.
My man like, yo, you missed the spot.
Yeah, God.
You know?
Jake's not part of that body.
Nah.
You know, that's funny. Because we already got the tent.
That's it.
For the shadowing and
all
the
we gotta go is lay out in the sun for a bit.
Oh, yeah, and it's natural, yep.
You're like, yo.
It hits nice.
You're like, yo, half an hour, let me turn over.
Right. It hits nice.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to my coworker, not to deviate, but just real quick through the spirit. I was talking to one of my coworkers, right? And I was like, yeah, he's a brother. You know what I mean? We in the world. I get what you're saying. But needless to say, we were just chopping it up, some Jake talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we were just like, yeah, man, like, shit, in the summertime, boys, I'm stronger. I was telling them, in the summertime, I'm stronger, bro. Because they know brothers be training.
And,
and that's why.
Vitamin D.
I'm like, in the summertime, I'm stronger. I've learned this throughout the course of time of training. Like, it's always during the season of summer. It's growing up in the Northeast. See, we grew up in the Northeast up here. Okay, I'm in that. See, we get all stages of weather. We got summer, spring, fall, and winter. Not in that order, but
they're all extreme.
And they're all extreme. We get polar vortexes up here.
Yeah, man.
It'll be below 0, bro. You've seen brothers out here below 0. And it's hitting, but it's just like we can tolerate it. Because we grew up out here. Playing in the snow, bro.
And the crazy thing is too, like during spring turning into summer, it'll be 80 degrees in the afternoon, and all of a sudden it drops to like 30 or 20 at night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to carry a North Face in your trunk.
Time.
You know?
I mean, even right now, bro, like it's 50 degrees, but it's nice to us.
Yeah.
Like it's 50 degrees out here right now where wind's blowing. But it feels good though. Like because our tolerance is high for the cold.
But you got a Hamite with a whole Canadian goose on.
God. Right, no cap.
I can't stand it. I work with one.
Right.
And it sun be beaming through the thing. I got the
nigga's like
the AC. Yeah, I got the AC on low. To keep it nice. And he's like,
he's from out there.
Bro, man. Look at him, you little bitch.
But he's from out there,
But he's 25 years old though, and he got a jacket.
Right.
My man be falling asleep,
Right.
Motherfucker, he's unhealthy.
But
man.
I'm not gonna hold you though. I got people down south, and that came from West Coast on my girl's side. Yeah. But needless to say, this right here is cold to them.
It's freezing. Yeah.
It's freezing.
Yeah.
This 50 right here, forget about it.
Like them Florida people.
They can't take this.
Yeah, them Florida people too. You know what?
Yep.
I don't care. I want to criticize him because he's a hammer.
Right.
I don't like him.
Yeah. No, I got you, brother. But now go back to these precepts. Now you got that.
I got he got the angel thing because I gotta finish this.
All right.
He got the angel.
Carmelot. Go ahead, bro. Read from the top, brother.
Psalm 103, verse 20. Bless Yahweh ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
But the spiritual demon saying Akim supposedly warred with the Lord.
Right.
And then got casted out. And he took angels with him too.
Right.
Remember that doctrine?
Yeah.
This is the one precept that says,
get
that sword out the sheath.
Right. In that council too, against what was his name? When he told him
in the Kings.
Yeah.
Book of Kings?
Yeah, 2 Kings.
Khan,
yeah.
Send the evil spirit?
Yeah, man.
To make this nigga go to war with them.
Here it is, like I always bring out. Here it is, Satan asking permission to Yahweh in the book of Job, but then he became Satan in the book of Isaiah 14.
That's crazy.
Lucifer fell.
Supposedly Lucifer.
Yeah.
That all twisted.
Right. But how does that make sense?
Confusing. It doesn't. On every level.
He fell books later.
Right.
But he came as Satan in the book of Job.
Right. And then on top of that, I just like to make the point for the young brothers that may not know, Lucifer is not even another name for Satan.
Right.
That's another doctrine going into what you said, brother.
Yeah.
It makes no sense all the way around. Because Lucifer means a light. You're bearing light.
Yeah.
That's not an epithet for Satan. Right. But brother, can you go back to that precept about the shot, brother? Did you finish it? Oh no, yeah. Go back to I thought you had
No, I still gotta finish because we come out of here.
Yeah,
So you got him.
that's on you.
God.
And then you go back to that Joel, Babak.
God. Continuing on in the book of Isaiah, chapter 13,
Yep.
in verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones.
Yep.
I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people,
Right.
a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Right.
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
That's right. And the missiles, every nation got one.
Mm-hmm.
I denounced the Esau.
That's why in that precept, when you jump down, you know, I know you just jumped down to 12. It says, let the weak say strong.
And it goes into it.
Because remember, Esau put the fear in all these nations when they did that shit to Japan.
Right.
They dropped that bomb on Japan.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Everybody was like, fuck that, yo.
Right. He made a fire from heaven. That fulfills that revelation.
Well, guess what?
13.
Everybody has caught up to Esau, man.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Everybody taking steroids now, just like
right. All right. That's it. That's it.
You know?
Right. The heathen used to be, you know, they have chicken leg syndrome. They have a
Yeah.
body. Now they're all on the juice.
Yeah.
They're all on the juice now.
They got that chemical, man.
Yeah.
They got the uranium and all that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
The chemical compounds you need to make the nuclear bomb. They got their hands on it now. So let the weak say I'm strong, man. You no longer can threaten a nigga like, yo, I'm gonna drop this bomb. We gonna drop it on you too.
That's right.
Go ahead and push the button. We're gonna push it too. Soon as we get the warning, well, guess what? We all gonna die.
Right. And then what does this show you? This shows you that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was very calculated in his ways throughout the course of time with Esau. Because he let Esau get to a point where he pumped himself up to the point now where Esau blindfolded right now. Because he thinks he can't be stopped.
Right.
He truly thinks he can't be stopped. He's making all these crazy talking points and threats to his allies and shit, like, because he's not getting away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's heavy that you said that, right? Because they're moving blindly. But I was just thinking about a thought that how the people are also moving blindly, you know, in the streets. You know, they don't understand, like, yeah, we work out, right? We gonna follow. But a man like him, he don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
He don't know that World War III is coming. You know, that reminded me of that movie Bird Box, where they're blindfolded because they couldn't see the monsters. You see what I'm saying? And the monsters right in front of them, which is Esau, Edom.
Right.
You know, and they just running around or walking and planning their day without understanding the grave events that are about to happen, especially here in the soils of America.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Go ahead, bro. Can you get that Joel, wrap that Joel 2 and 12? 3 and 12, excuse me. Then we can do on 2 and 12. That's in the land.
Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley and count the blood.
Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Put ye in the sickle.
Yep.
For the harvest is ripe. Come get you down.
And the sickle, what do you use the sickle for? To reap the harvest. Yep, you go through the reaping. You know what I mean? Go ahead, brother. You got it, bro.
Down for the first fall. That's the flow. The wickedness is great.
Right, there you go. It's judgment time, bro. You got it, brother.
God, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 20. But I will.
I know how to do something.
Oh, okay. But
to bring it up.
now you got that. But we'll jump right back to you, brother. We got you out there.
Joel 2 and 20.
Yep.
But I will remove from far off from the northern army. I'm gonna start that again. Joel 2 and 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army.
Which is America. The northern army is talking to America in this precept. More times than none, it's talking about Russia, the Medes, over there in the northeast. But hold on, for that just next. Let me think about it. But in this case here, it's talking about America. All right, the northern army. You're gonna see why. You got it, brother.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Saudi Arabia, that desert land we were talking about earlier, that these nations are being dragged into as we speak. You got it, brother.
With his face toward the east sea.
Right, his face towards the east sea, right, which is talking to the Persian Gulf or the Euphrates River, because the Euphrates River dumps into the Persian Gulf. You know what I mean? So it's one and it's one and the same. You know what I mean? Salakia to the beloved elder Yahweh Kanan. You know what I mean? I had made a picture on his comment when he was going live. I said, the BC is the Euphrates River. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, I kind of, after he closed out, I went and did some more investigating with the spirit. And it's one and the same. You know what I mean? Because the Euphrates River jumps into the Persian Gulf. It's talking to that body of water, but you got it, brother.
God. And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
Right, his hinder part, his backside, right, towards the Red Sea.
God.
Right, it's behind him. So where does that position him? Their armies.
Right.
Saudi Arabia, right in the middle, right? Looking crazy. And they're there. You know what I mean? It's going down. You got it, bro.
And his stink shall come up.
Why?
And all his savers shall come up because he has done great things.
Right, his stink shall come up. See, so the Lord, I mean, that's symbolic for there being a lot of death over there.
That's right.
And this is why we often say, brother, what do we say often to these niggas going to war? You ain't coming back.
I was about to say that.
Brother.
There ain't no plane, there ain't no extraction point for you, man.
Right.
It's gonna be nothing but either body bags or teeth of the
Urns.
wild beast.
Urns.
Right. Or wild beast.
Oh, yeah, God.
Man, a feast for the animals.
Oh, 100%. As a matter of fact. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, could you?
And it's gonna come down, and the Jerusalem coming down from the chariot, then take the elite from their bunkers and gather the remaining heathen, and then put them in yokes and irons to make them bury them dead bodies.
Right.
So
yeah, what you're talking to, they'll be continual.
That stink is
right, that's not the global elite. They're gonna be the first to do all that work.
They already stink.
Right, 100%. Naturally.
Yeah, they stink already, bro.
Goddamn
Edomite, bro.
Right. You Edomites are the most diabolical creation the Lord brought forth.
Remember we were at the restaurant Wednesday? Old boy was sitting next to Jake.
Oh yeah. At Mexico?
He looked like remember we were like, yo, he probably gonna go to sleep like that.
Yeah, God.
Sweaty, he looked nasty, bro.
Fucking tow truck driver.
Yeah, he looked like a straight pedo.
God.
You know?
He definitely. Yeah, Esau always finds himself in our restaurants, bro.
Looking at us like he don't belong there.
Jake restaurants.
Fuck out of here, man.
Right.
I can't wait till the Lord fuck these people up.
Right. My nigga, this is my neighbor right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a car right here. What you nigga up there with his feet kicked up? See?
Right.
He had the bench to himself.
Right.
Had his feet kicked up under them dirty ass doubles 2-inch sole boots.
Yeah.
Dirty, you know, got played out. Played out Levi jeans.
Looked like he was rolling in a transmission.
Right.
Right. He was all like, bro, at least have the decency to go fucking home. Go take a shower and change, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then out to eat.
Right.
You nasty, you just coming out, you clock out and you just go chilling and in a restaurant, get sloppy drunk, all sweaty and shit.
Right.
You know, you got 3 strands of hair flowing everywhere. Yo,
God. And if Esau does wear his nice clothes, though, he's in his nice clothes acting like a tow truck driver.
Without taking a shower.
Right, laying down on the ground like Esau.
Yeah.
He in his nice clothes acting like a construction worker.
Right.
It's like, my nigga, you're in your nice clothes. Stop.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
There was this one, I think it was this one dude we seen at the mall one time. He was walking with his wife. And I remember? He had a hat. She was walking ahead of this.
Yeah.
He had nice clothes on, but them shoes were filthy.
Yeah.
He had dirty, and he had jeans on. They looked like some straight jeans. Filthy.
With the boots.
Yeah. Had a straight sweater on. It was filthy. It looked like his boy Mike hit him up and said, yo, Mike, my Civic broke down. With the nice clothes, just dived on the ground and just rolled around. It's like it's a serpentine belt, Jeff.
Right, with no mat under. With
no mat. No mat. It was hilarious.
No, man.
Oh yeah, they feel the pressure.
No, it's the second time.
Yeah, they're observing.
Looking too.
Right, they're observing. Man. They know what's up.
Keep it moving.
Hey, the Lord, man. The Lord is here, man. The Lord is here. It's game time, bro. It's game time, bro. So this shit's about to go down, bro. So why do you have a shot for allowing brothers to be involved in this process? You know, the Lord, yeah, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is waging war on you, nigga, Esau. You know, and he's using his men to do it. Oh man, go ahead, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 14.
Yeah, we're gonna talk as much shit as possible before you get us, because we know, some of us are gonna get. Hey, it is what it is. You know, but the process is not gonna change. brothers are still gonna be changed, man. And we know that some of us are gonna have to be changed by going through that straight gate, man, in the form of Revelations 20:4. That's cool. It's just the reality, man. It is what it is. But go ahead, brother.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
Right. So Yahweh Shai is gonna come on that father shit, bro. All right. And he's coming to he's coming and he's ready to kill shit. Unbeknownst to what they're telling you in these fucking churches, man. The Lord, who you call Jesus Christ, is coming to kill you, man. If you're not part of the elect. And this is the reality of the doctrine. And it's very, very gruesome. It's very, very unadulterated. It's rated R. You know what I mean? It's the reality of how the Lord gets down. You see, Yahweh was once called the King of Terror back in the days of old. He hasn't changed in the form of his judgments. Justice and judgment is the habitation of his throne. The Lord does not see death the way you see death. You know? The Lord's like, yeah, bring that nigga to me. You know how you got niggas in the hood? Here it is. It's summertime. Niggas rubbing his hands and licking his lips like it's cold out. You know what I'm saying? Because you about to get shiesty on them. See, that's the Lord when it comes to getting you. The Lord's like telling the angels that, yeah, bring this nigga to me, man. You know what? Have it rip this nigga apart at his job at the factory. How about nigga get sucked into one of the machines, man?
Right.
Bring that nigga to me real quick. The Lord don't play, bro.
Or the lift will fail and the car fall on him.
Right, bro.
You know what I mean?
Right. Listen, cut that nasty ass hair off your head. Cause it ain't even yours. Yo, Jake is crazy.
That's that Shiva Jata.
You see him?
Was that the Shiva Jata spirit?
Yeah, God. Yo, all that shit on this head. None of that shit's his.
That shit's cool, man. And he got that Aunt Jemima bandana on. He got that Aunt Jemima bandana on, bro.
That was a thumbnail, Ak. That was a thumbnail right there. Oh, man, Aki, I wish I could have got that for you.
Oh, man, got the, I remember Aunt Jemima from
Yeah. This nigga has cheaper targets down to about right here. None of that shit was his.
All right, full of dust.
Yeah, and your lips just was stinking too.
Yeah.
His pillow must do. But anyways, let's continue.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm Jake's all fucked up, man.
Yeah,
That's why the Lord gotta burn this place with them in it, man.
Yeah, time, bro.
Can't enter into a chariot with Chifa Jatas like that, man. What? Waiting for a crown to be put on some filthy ass dreads.
Right, and then there's a spirit that comes with that.
Yeah, man.
He's in a certain spirit as well.
And them niggas is effeminate.
Well, that's one of
them.
Them
niggas is effeminate.
You know? Very defiant, emotional.
Yeah, man.
You know, and they're just sincerely wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't tell him that because he got the spirit of a nigga woman on him.
Yeah, they're ready to shoot you over saying excuse me or some shit. You know what I mean? What you mean, excuse me? Yo, watch your tone. You know? Bitch ass niggas. Then you got you in jail fucking crying and shit.
Right.
You know?
Hold on, brother. What's it, Jeremiah? It's beautiful because this nigga that nigga right now, as we speak, falls into this category right here.
That's Jeremiah 15.
Oh, you got a precept, right?
That was
okay, Salakia, that was the precept you had. Dog, I didn't want to skip you out. You got it, Malak.
There's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, starting at the top.
That's the Good News Bible?
Khan.
Malak.
And the title, the headline reads, Doom for the people of Judah.
Right, and we know Judah is the head tribe.
Khan.
So shit rolls downhill, bro.
Right.
So Judah is going to catch it, and it's going to trickle on down to Issachar.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, you
Jacob's trouble.
You chop off the head, the body dies.
That's it. So this is like, what we're about to read is like unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know?
Khan.
You fall victim to this same judgment if you ain't doing the right thing in the eyes of the Lord. You know? Starting with repenting. You got it, brother.
Verse 1, then the Lord said to me, even if Moses and Samuel were standing here pleading with me, I would not show these people any mercy.
Right, two valid, well-to-do, appointed men of the Lord. Okay? Even if Moses, which was our first king, if you can receive it,
he was a mediator.
Right, he was our first king, right? First mediator. He was literally, the Lord spoke to him mouth to mouth, bro. You know, Samuel, and then we always go into it. He came under the Nazarite vow. He was blessed. He was
born into it.
Right, he was blessed to the Lord before birth. You know what I mean? These are two men that the Lord reverenced, highly reverenced, right? But he's saying what? Even if what?
Even if Moses and Samuel were standing here pleading with me, I would not show these people any mercy.
See that?
Make them go away.
Right.
Make them go out of my sight.
Woo! Talking to you 2/3.
And that's the Lord, and that's the Lord hiding his face from you.
Meaning
you're not going to be able to receive the mysteries. You're not going to be able to receive this truth. You're going to be lost until the missiles come.
That's it. That reminds me of Isaiah 6. When should they return? When are they going to get it?
When the destruction.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. God. God.
Another one.
No, that name.
Oh, he took off the he took off the pancake.
Yeah.
The pancake wrap.
Playing with it too. You seen that shit? Told you be feminine, bro.
There it goes.
My man just went like that.
Right. Yep.
Shit's crazy, man. Make them get out of my sight. When they ask you where they should go, tell them that I have said.
Right. When they tell them that I have said. So the Lord said, this is what he said.
Right.
He's saying it through his men. You got it, brother.
Some are doomed to die by disease.
Right.
That's where they will go.
Pestilence. You got it, Malak.
Others are doomed to die in war.
Woo!
That's where they will go.
This is the talking point we're on right now.
Right. War. That's gonna be that draft that's coming.
Right. It's right around the corner.
Right.
So you niggas better learn how to frag.
Right.
Because you're gonna want to. When you're put in the predicaments the Lord's about to have you in.
Right.
You gotta try to find ways to get back home to that PS5 and Pornhub.
Esau is running out of resources, and all you're gonna have there is a clip and a license plate for a vest.
That's it.
Go to war, nigga.
Right.
Go out there and fight. No training.
That's right.
Right? It says some are doomed to die.
There's some pumpkin seeds.
Right. Some pumpkin. A can of old
some water canteen.
Pork beans. Here, take this. Go.
Right.
Some are doomed to die of starvation. That's where they will go.
Ooh, famine, bro.
Right.
Which is that double barrel shotgun, man.
Yeah.
That way the Lord gets even with the proudest of the proud. You got it, brother.
God. Others are doomed to be taken away as prisoners. That's where they will go.
Right. Hey, going into that great persecution that's coming, bro. That's right around the corner.
That's right.
All right. Those FEMA detention centers, man.
Right.
Where Esau's going to be throwing old, young, rich, poor into those detention centers, man.
Right.
No one's going to be able to escape them.
But the difference is, there's going to be the elect in there.
Yep.
There's going to be the non-elect.
And that's what I was going to say.
And the only difference is we're going to have the protection of the Lord.
That's right.
If we're numbered among them people.
Right.
Amongst the elect.
That's right. And ultimately, the elect that are in there, they're fulfilling their lot.
That's right.
And going from glory to glory, pursuing the Revelations 20 and 4.
That's right.
Where there are going to be martyrs.
That's right.
And they're going to glorify the Lord by giving their lives.
That's right.
By allowing to be led to the slaughter, man. They're gonna walk there. And it's gonna be beautiful because, like you said, that's beautiful that you said that. There's gonna be a spirit on the elect. They're gonna know. Where here it is, you're gonna have 2/3 and these other individuals, the heathen or what have you,
right,
acting like goats.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're gonna be acting like goats.
acting like Esau for
But
the blessing.
The men of the Lord and the woman of the Lord and the children of the Lord are gonna be like
the Maccabean brothers.
They're gonna just be like,
yep, like the 7 Maccabean brothers.
Con,
I think there's a bit more, right?
Go ahead, Shakar.
The righteous, I think it's 14, the righteous hath hope in his death.
That's correct. Yep. And that hope is that hope for immortality on the first go around. Being part of that first covenant. The first resurrection. Pursuant to Revelations 20. You see? That's the hope. Because at the end of the day, there's glory in that, man. There's honor. There's honor in that. You have to understand, bro, Akiyam, to take part of the first resurrection, you are gonna be well to do in the kingdom. There's levels to the kingdom of heaven. This is what these niggas forget.
We're gonna be supping with the Lord, man.
Right. As far as the regime, that 144 is gonna be with them, with the Lord.
Right.
You got the innumerable multitude that are gonna be families, members of the elect. But the 144 gonna be over there. You know, that's the regime. There's gonna be council going on that the multitude, the innumerable multitude, ain't gonna really know. Like the families of the elect. You know what I mean? The families of the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But ultimately, there's levels to it. This Israelites are gonna just be civilians, man.
Right.
In the kingdom, like these niggas, like Demon Hassad and Demon Hakar, that think they did the right thing, but because now they got millions in their account.
Right.
Them niggas got millions in their account, bro.
Puff Daddy.
Esau done put them on.
And
Because these niggas turn renegade.
right. Ain't gonna be no remixing from Puff Daddy. He's just gonna be a regular civilian.
Right.
You got your portion on this side.
Right. And what you received your constellation.
Right.
And what proves that there's gonna be levels in the kingdom is that scripture goes into how if you teach one to do not do the commandments,
Right.
you will be least. There's levels. There's levels to this thing, boy. You know, and hey, Lord willing, we're trying to be oh man. But even if I could be an elect, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yes.
But the 144,
yeah.
see, whoa.
Yeah.
You know? That's the highest position of power conceivable
Under
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
and David, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the highest level of ranking conceivable. Man.
Right. There's a little bit more here,
Yeah.
brother. I, the Lord, have decided that 4 terrible things will happen to them.
This is what we wanted.
They will be killed in war.
Yeah.
Their bodies will be dragged off by dogs.
Woo!
Birds will eat them. And wild animals will devour what is left over.
You were saying.
God.
You got it. You were saying that.
You know, hey, yeah, man. So you're going over there thinking, America the Great, we got the greatest military, we're just gonna run through these people. No, man, there ain't gonna be no coming back.
Right.
There ain't gonna be no coming back. There's gonna be nothing but toe tags and a feast for these wild animals. Right?
Birds and the beasts, like the scripture said.
That's right.
The scriptures tap into how the scriptures tap into how there's going to be a feast for the thousand years.
Right.
Come on now. Them birds are waiting. That's why all them crows were.
Yeah. Yeah, the crows, the ravens.
That's why they were there. And you got Esau like, oh no, that's their natural route they take when they migrate over. Nigga, shut up, nigga, you liar.
They smell death.
And they smell death. We know what's going on. That's it.
Going back to the beginning where you were saying that these birds, these animals have understanding.
Ooh, that's a spirit. That's a spirit. Yeah, Khan.
It circles back around to that talking point. These animals have an understanding of all things. They have a sense, a spiritual sense that the Lord put on them. Why? Because it's according to prophecy.
Yep.
The Lord spoke these things. So guess what? Them animals are also going to have the spirit of understanding. Right. Here we go. Yeah. It's almost time. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, yo.
Believe it or not, that's fact.
The Lord's cooking things up for us. We're about to eat.
Because they see what's going on, man.
We're about to eat.
Bro, the land itself knows that the people on that land are not the chosen people. That's why it's spewing them out.
Showing you that wisdom of Solomon 12:1. The incorruptible spirit
of the Lord,
the Lord is in all things.
That's right, brother.
That's why it's heavy to understand that. When we can see through the spiritual eye cell,
that's heavy.
That, birds also understand through the spirit.
Right.
You see, all these things are connected through one source. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Right.
You see, but a dumb nigga will sit there and listen to Esau and be like, yeah, what are these guys talking about? They'll hear us talking about, these birds know that death is coming through prophecy, this and that. They'll be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Right.
This frequency is too high for them.
Right, that's it.
It's like a whistle. Only the dog can hear it. You know what I mean? So only the elect is going to understand the frequency that we're on.
That's it.
And the rest are just going to keep walking like zombies. Right. Because if you blow a dog whistle, only the dog's going to hear it.
That's right.
Everybody else is just...
The pitch is too...
Yeah, it's too, too high. So that's how this word is. The frequency is too high for a normal human being that has not been initiated to understand.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
And it's heavy. My point was that even those birds understand.
That's right.
Because the Lord is putting the spirit in them to get ready for the feast.
And that's why the spirit was heavy on brothers to bring that out.
Yeah.
When that happened, the spirit was heavy on the brothers to bring it out because we understand the spiritual overtone of these events that are happening real time.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
What you got, brother?
It's Morse code. This is Morse code.
Right, that's
To everybody. You know, you get the beep, 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 beep.
Here come.
Only a trained eye and somebody that specializes in that is gonna understand what
Right.
you're saying.
Right.
It's good to speak about Surah 39 that spurs the whole bunch of factory different venues to teach about Jesus.
Right.
And learn them. And then,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Lord sent lines on the heathen
Mm-hmm.
in our land. And I think
Second Kings 17, Second Kings 17, them Hamites.
Right. I mean, look at what happened to them children for making fun of, who was it, Elijah?
That's right.
Oh, Elisha
had taken up.
Yeah.
Elisha was up in the chariot.
That she-bear got his
Right.
Yeah, man. Shit. You know?
Yeah, bro. You can't. Shit.
But to the normal eye, it'll be like, the Lord didn't make you do that. You know what I mean?
Right. That's it.
Because they're under that vibration, you know? God just loves. You know? So what is love to the Lord, man?
Right.
He loves the children of Israel. And on this side is the elect.
That's it. Really, literally.
God.
I'd appreciate it.
Bring it out.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 33.
Right. Yep.
The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
Yep. That's right.
The woman shall mourn, having no husband.
Why do you think that is? Because them niggas are going to war. You got it, brother.
Their daughter shall mourn, having no helpers.
Yep.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
There you go. In the wars, bro. And my life, you get Revelation 11 out there in verse 12, I believe it is. The first war, the second war is past. Go ahead, bro.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Woo! See that? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, and that reminds me of the other precept. Those that escaped the hunger, right? Shall the sword destroyed. So there ain't no escaping this judgment. The Lord got shit. The Lord is beautiful, man.
But if you do escape the hunger, it is a form of mercy, because it is better to die by the sword than hunger.
Yes, it could pine away.
Yeah, because pine away.
Drinking through for the one of the fruit of the fish.
Yeah. So if you're gonna die, you better hope it is by the sword.
Right.
That hunger, man. Hunger.
Your stomach looking like this, you know?
Yeah.
Looking like a Hamite back in the 1990s with the flies on his eye.
Looking like one of the
blinking. There's a fly in his eye. Niggas just like. And the commercials with him,
man.
with the big ass belly.
Yeah, man.
The big ass belly.
Yeah, man.
Skinny ass arms and legs, big ass head.
Looking like one of the monsters from Lord of the Rings.
Three flies in his God. Three flies in his eye. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, you know, Esau dressed that. Amalek dressed that up. Amalek was making money off of that shit.
Yeah. That was all them.
That was all them.
I used to always say that shit too. I ain't sending, since little I had that spirit. Like, I ain't sending no goddamn some charity to these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know, that shit looks shady from the beginning.
Shady from the beginning.
Yeah, man. Remember they'll have a commercial. They'll just wake up a dog. All right, turn on the cameras, and the dog just waking up.
Right.
And they'll slow it down, make the dog look all
feeble.
Yeah, and all that.
Like it wants to give up.
Yeah, you know, for adoption, send $2, just $2
that
a day.
Amalek, though.
Fuck out of here.
Amalek's a hustler, though.
Nah, that dog just woke up, man.
Right.
He's well fed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Some old white pasty, so-called white pasty Edomite making money off that.
Oh yeah, Amalek.
All that shit goes back to
Amalek controls the media. You see, Amalek's behind the scenes controlling the whole. See the judicial system. You know, the police, media, the celebrity machine. These are all tentacles of Esau.
Yeah.
Of the elite. You know what I mean? They control it all.
And what's the one thing they knew how to do?
These nations as well. They control the nation. Remember, Esau's been given sovereignty.
Yeah.
He's the golden cup. America's the golden cup, but Esau, the Edomite, Amalek, small half, weak international mega families, they heaped up the blessing.
Yeah.
To themselves.
Right.
You know?
And their number one thing was playing on people's emotions.
There you go. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this can't be the devil, you know? Look at
hurt a fly.
Look at what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Right?
Come on, man. But here it is. Fuck, even the flies are sick.
Right.
Bastard.
I haven't seen many flies, bro. I think the flies are going extinct, dog.
Either that or they're flying away, bro.
Right.
They're waking up.
Yo, there used to be flies, though. Remember when we were growing up? Yo, bro. I don't know.
I think that motherfuckers is flying away, right?
Yeah, bro.
Like, yo, we need to separate from this man. Bro.
Yeah.
We out of here. Shit, bro.
Yo, bro. I ain't gonna hold you,
You ain't
bro.
lying.
Because somebody was taking shit behind the dumpster, and then there would be flies all over.
Right.
There ain't no flies, dog.
No flies.
I'm like, wait a minute.
They used to bug the shit out of me during the whole summer. Now you can't. You gonna find out.
It's Esau destroying everything.
Right.
And even the fly has a purpose.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I got that on Revelation 11 and 14.
Babak
There's the book of Revelation.
what he brought, that's beautiful.
Here's the book of
That's your
Revelation.
boy with that old boy.
Nah.
I think it was crazy. Your
Oh,
old,
that's him right there.
your old
Man,
boy.
he do know me.
Bro,
But that ain't him though.
old boy was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was barking and shit. Like, he was acting like a psycho guy.
Oh,
Remember
don't
old
ask
boy?
me for the money.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga had food. He had food in the bag. Talking about let me get $2 for a pizza.
Yo, Jake is out of here.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's literally an example of why the Lord God destroy our people.
Yeah,
He sent him. Right.
Yeah.
We had closed out.
He
Then
literally
he was coming down the street barking like a goddamn pitbull.
Yeah.
Acting crazy with a tuxedo shirt on, bro.
And literally,
Jake is through.
literally had a bag full of food. Talking about let me get $2 for a pizza.
Right.
I was like, yo, you got food in your hand, man.
Yo, he was slaying.
He looked at me with a smile
Right.
and kept walking.
Yup.
I'm like, God damn, bro. Come, Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right. What do you think this is talking about, man? The third world's woe. The second world's woe came to pass, and now the third one's coming. Okay? Which is going to destroy the 10th part of the city, which is talking to America's 10 FEMA zones or zip codes or what have you. All right? It's gonna be accomplished through these missiles that are gonna be sent. And you know what I'm saying? Man, needless to say, bro, and that's why. That's the reason why. But you got it. I don't know if y'all caught that on camera, but that was the reason why. No, they caught it on camera, as a matter of fact. They would have seen him. That was a nigga.
God,
Okay?
man.
Wearing a peach crop top and a black dress. That was a nigga. That was not no white girl. That was a nigga. I know y'all seen him. Y'all see, they had to have picked up on him because he was like right there. That's madness, bro. This is why, and the Lord set the example. That's why the Lord's gonna destroy this place, bro.
What it say? What was that in is that in 2 Peter's? Is it chapter 3? Where he left Sodom and Gomorrah as an example?
I think that's 2 Peter.
Is it 3 or 2?
Peter 2.
2. Con.
Yeah.
Con. He said he left Sodom and Gomorrah as an example.
Right.
For those that should live ungodly.
That's it.
You know? And this place picked up after them, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's why this place is gonna get the same judgment times 10.
Right. Literally. Malak, you got something?
Come on.
What you got?
So Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. From here to here, hearken ye people. Let all the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it.
Right. Keep going.
For the indignation of the Lord Jehovah shall shine upon all nations.
Right. The indignation, which is the righteous anger.
That's right.
Of the Lord is upon all nations. I thought he loved all nations.
Ooh, I got some.
Time. His indignation is upon all nations. Keep going, brother.
And his fury upon all their armies.
Woo! Backing up the point we're making regarding the Lord settling the score with you heathen, starting with your militaries, bro.
Right.
Beautiful precept. Keep going, brother.
He hath utterly destroyed them.
Past tense. Because again, this has happened. We are already victorious, Akiyam and Akwa. We're just playing out the course of prophecy. Babylon has already fallen. Let's do it in Revelation 18. You know? It's already...
It's like we saw we got the script of the end of the movie.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And now we're just in the middle of shooting.
That's it.
You know, the director's just shooting the movie, you know?
Right. Lights, camera.
Action.
Let's go.
Everybody's playing their part.
Right.
He hath utterly destroyed them.
Right.
He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
He has delivered them to the slaughter, bro. You got more?
God. Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Backing up that Joel, the second chapter. The stake, you know what I mean? It's gonna be death, man. It's gonna be a massive death. All right, taking place in these days to come. And we made the mention, what was that, Jeremiah, brother? Can you get that Jeremiah, what was it, 51, Mala?
I got it.
And 17?
Oh, no. I was
You got something else?
Con, I got the Jeremiah 50 and
You got
22.
that. You got that.
Con.
Nah, that's money.
There's the book of Jeremiah,
grab
chapter
it?
50.
51 and 17.
There's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
Woo!
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
That's going to be accomplished when the nations turn on them.
Right.
Obadiah 1 and 7. Right. Those that were in league with, in confederate with her,
God.
they're going to turn on you. And then ultimately, the Lord is going to sick the Medes on you.
God.
Right, which is Russia.
That's what boy. You just called them.
I summoned them.
Yeah, you summoned them.
Oh boy popped up. Oh boy, we were telling y'all about that. Was barking down the street last time. We had closed out camp. Dude, barking down the street, bro. We thought it was a dog. We thought there was a big ass dog down the street.
There he is.
It was him barking, acting like a madman.
There he is. My man had a plate full of food, talking about $2 for a pizza.
God, you got it, brother.
Yeah, I know you're gonna fix it. ¿Qué pasó? Tranquilo. ¿Te compraste un teléfono nuevo? Oh, lo va a ir a arreglar ahora.
Yeah, the control.
Okay.
Oh boy, that control.
He's tapped, you know.
Yeah,
he's off the rockers, but
right.
it's all good. He's harmless though.
Right.
He's
right. For now.
Yeah.
For now. But now, that's gonna be a dangerous man in the days to come, dog. Yeah. Bring it up, brother. You got it.
Verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee,
which is a trap.
And thou art also taken, O Babylon.
Yeah. Ooh, go ahead.
And thou was not aware.
Right.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
The Lord said you were snared and weren't aware of it. Why? Because that scriptures tell us between your pride and your terribleness, you're under a false deception. You're under a false pretense of your reality. You think you're the man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But you're not.
Right. It's like you go to one of these small towns and they got Big Derek, some big fat biker,
right.
who everybody's scared of because
right.
they think he can fight.
Right.
And then you got some going up there with them skills like, who the fuck with this, man? Everybody's like, yo, damn, man.
Right. Fat Eric. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Fat Eric is a threat.
Yeah.
Fat Eric's the threat of the town. You know? Go ahead, brother. You got it. You guys all right?
You're good.
You got it, brother. Bless you, guys. Right, same to you, brother.
Right.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're an Israelite.
From tribes.
Yeah.
They
said, what's the water?
Okay.
That's he felt the spirit. That's beautiful.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
This verse 25. This is the point, because you brought out the indignation. The Lord has opened his armory.
Woo, there it goes.
And has brought forth the weapons. Got that pen. The Lord has opened his armory.
Yep.
And has brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Right. So all these various silos that are all over the world, you know, you got Russia with the most silos.
China got the third.
You know? Right. And these various nuclear weapons programs, these are the Lord's weapons, bro.
Right.
The Lord put the spirit on these physicists to bring forth these weapons that can change the land masses setup just for this day that we're coming into.
Right. What's that in Isaiah? The Lord created the spirit.
Right. Isaiah 50, right? 51, is it? Yeah, you got it, brother.
Continuing on, it says, and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts,
right,
in the land of the Chaldeans.
Matter of fact, can you get that? Can you get that, Smith? Isaiah 50, I don't think it's 51.
And in the land of the Chaldeans, remember, as we always say, that check it out later.
No, I'm not worried about that. You are. I think I know who it was.
Yeah. Those in the regular way.
Right.
The land of the Chaldeans is here in America, right? Because that's a buzzword.
That's right.
You gotta understand that has in some context when the Bible is talking about Jerusalem, it's a people before it's a place. So it's wherever Judah's at, and just like it's wherever Esau's at, and that's primarily right here in America, which is the primary target for the Lord's indignation. You know, we know that Israel is going to get destroyed too. We know that there's going to be various places that are going to get hit, you know, but this is the land prophesied for that ugly destruction, you know, that destruction that has never been heard of and will never be seen ever again.
Right.
There's going to be the greatest destruction humanity has ever witnessed, right, since time began.
Right.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that goeth the coals in the fire.
Right, and the Smith being those physicists, the modern day scientists that, like, again, we always mention them: Abraham, Esau, you know, Prophet Oppenheimer. But yeah, man, the Lord created the Smith to get the job done.
Oh, you remember?
The Lord's created the Smith to get the job done. You know, he created the Smith to get the job done, man. These various. You see, the Lord, like you quoted it earlier, Wisdom of Solomon 12:1.
Right.
His incorruptible spirit is in all things, bro. He's brought forth these various physicists to do these things in efforts to bring forth the necessary product at the end.
So hold on. Did it say Satan?
Right.
Did it say Satan? Or did it say the Lord?
Right.
Isaiah 45:7. He says, I create the light, I create darkness.
Right.
I create peace, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
All of it.
You know what I mean?
But Esau said, "Now I'm gonna send a glass satellite,
Right.
50,000 of them, up into the atmosphere, and I'm gonna conjure up light at night."
Right.
This nigga's crazy as hell. This who we're being ruled over. You know, this who we're being ruled over. This is scary, you know. But then water for your how about you shy? Because we know that we can avoid them as far as like him being able to get the upper hand if we're obedient to the Lord.
Here it is.
You know?
You tell a Christian and show a Christian from the Bible that it says, I created the wicked even for the day of evil.
Right.
You ask them, what was that about? Let me see.
Right.
Can I get that scripture again so I can read it when I go home? They got no explanation for you right there.
Right.
You know? Then they'll come back with some crazy shit. You know, oh, that didn't really mean that, you know. That, you know, they'll flip it and bounce it, man.
Right. Every time.
Christianity doesn't want to accept the God of the Bible. They want to accept the God that they've been taught.
Right.
You know? Which is Cesar Borgia, the so-called white man.
Right.
You know, all love and full of treachery.
Right. Right.
You know? Here it is. He telling you he love you with his boot in your ass.
Right.
How does that make sense?
That you get, bro.
How the hell does that make sense? Kicking you while you're down, but he's telling you he loves you while he's stomping a mud hole in you.
Right. The beautiful thing now, Christianity, again, that's another. This truth is challenging that.
Yeah.
So now they're in the straight.
Right.
You know, because there's the schism in their doctrines being exposed to the truth. Like none of it makes sense. It doesn't add up. You know,
this is us bringing out those strong.
That's right. None of it adds up. When you look at it, when you weigh it out in the balance, it's like that shit don't weigh up.
Right.
None of it adds up. It's like, wait a minute.
No sense.
Right.
This shit don't make no sense, man.
Right. When you go into Apostle Paul's mission, it's like, wait, hold on. How can he have been looking for the Gentiles, for the heathen?
Right.
If the Lord says this in Acts 5, if the Lord declared this in all throughout the scriptures, bro, God,
I believe more
going to the seed, the chosen seed, going to Genesis 17. It's just like,
I believe more in a Michael Myers movie than fucking Christianity.
Right.
The hell?
Kidding.
Michael Myers is real compared to Christianity.
You know?
He just ain't wearing a mask like that.
Yeah. But what were you holding, bro?
Actually, that's the spirit.
Oh, okay.
That's the spirit, because both killers, Jason and Michael Myers, are wearing white masks,
Right.
representing so-called white
That's it.
psycho.
Complete cycle. And honestly, these horror movies, bro, and like these various movies,
That's him.
those are the intimate thoughts of Esau.
That's him.
You know what I mean?
That's him.
I mean his intimate thoughts.
This nigga want to be in your dreams like Freddy. You know
Right,
what I mean? He
right.
want to terrorize you at night. He just want to go. And in reality, that's Satan. You know, when you're having these nightmares, you know, that's Satan playing with your mind. You know, you wake up, you know, you were being chased, or you were being killed, or somebody being kidnapped or some shit. You know what I mean? That's Satan, man. That's exactly how Esau works. You go to those these reports of like serial killers, which 95% of them is Esau.
Right.
Right? Where do they like going? They're like dumping your bodies in remote areas, man.
Right.
That's exactly where you got Jason killing motherfuckers in the movie, in remote areas. You know what I mean? You know? That's Esau, man.
All right, you already know.
Esau is every monster created, man.
Right.
As we always go, like Dracula,
Right.
all this shit, that's them, man.
Right.
You know, you got Frankenstein.
Oh, definitely, bro.
That Frankenstein, when you know, Frankenstein was stitched up, created by different gods. You know, Esau being in those fucking laboratories trying to conjure some shit up like this, man.
Bad science.
Yeah, man.
The perfect guy. Like bring forth these missiles.
Right.
Our mass discretion. Going back to
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
He was a perfect candidate.
Perfect candidate,
Huh?
You know what?
He got the mind for it.
He's like, yo, the Lord said, not only are you perfect, you're overqualified.
Right, yeah. Yeah, come on. You know? And but the icing on top is the same weapons you're creating. I'm gonna use them on you.
Yeah, he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's it.
You know? You killed with the sword in the beginning, you created a missile, and you dropped it on Japan, which there was Israelites among them.
Of course.
Let's understand that.
100%.
There was Israelites among those Japanese, because remember, Israel was scattered through the four corners of the earth. So there was Jacob,
100%.
you know? You know? So guess what? You're gonna have to pay for that, man. And that's the spirit, because I'm gonna do a lesson about that. You know, your blood is required.
Esau.
God.
See
My
what I'm
man,
saying?
Cars, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
Esau is natural. Now he's naturally filthy.
Yeah, he'll go to the bar like that.
Yeah, man. He'll be in the bar tonight. He'll be at Lucky Charms.
God.
In the cut. I think it's Lucky Charms.
Yo, my man looked like, you know, the slip and slide.
Yeah.
He looked like, man, head first on a dirty ass slip and slide, and just got up and kept walking.
His backpack is the cleanest thing on.
That's right, yo.
His backpack is the cleanest thing on.
Right.
Esau's finished, bro. Esau's done. Yo, Esau is through. Esau is a finished product, bro. And we're seeing it. He's eating money. You gaze upon it and then look at Jake. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jake.
Even in his wickedness.
Right, you gaze upon Esau. Esau is a finished product, man. The Lord got this nigga, man. Esau's done.
He looking like he back in the pits of Europe.
Yeah, man.
You know, when they were through,
Nah.
they weren't changing their pants.
They weren't changing nothing.
Months.
They weren't changing nothing. No?
They only had 2 pair of pants for the year.
That's crazy, man. Read that from the top of the shop, bro.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the spit that going to cause my fire,
Right.
and I bring it forth the
Brother
instrument.
got precept. Go ahead.
And I've created a waster to destroy.
Woo! You got it, brother.
Kyle, you see that? So the Lord created this devil, and that was that okie doke, as we always bring out. You know, that okie doke, that was, nigga, you wanted to cry for your blessing, right? Okay, here you go.
Right.
I'm going to put something that's going to destroy you, showing you that the Lord didn't love Esau from the get-go. You know, when you love a child, you don't give him something that's going to destroy him. You try to keep him away from him, right? That's why the Lord created Jacob as a plain man, right? In the tent, man. When you go to plain, it goes to high morals, you know? So the Lord put that spirit, you know, in Jacob, you know? But then again, like I said, you know, you don't give a child lighter fluid and a lighter to play with.
That's right.
You know, he's going to harm himself. But guess what? The Lord said, here, you want a blessing? Here you go. You're going to kill you. At the end of the day, this is what's going to circle around and take you out.
Right.
You know? Your blessing is your curse. And the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
That's it.
So-called white people, man. All right? That's why you people are through. And you people are mad through the spirit. You see a Jake, all you see is bloodshed, man. You want to kill us because you know we're better than you.
Right. They hate us because they hate us.
Right. That's right, man.
Right? They hate us.
And like I said earlier, I was gonna say, I forgot because hopefully was going through. That's the spirit. I already was conjuring up a lesson called your blood shall be required.
Right.
You know? And remember what did Yahweh tell Cain? You know that your blood Abel's blood, right, is crying forth from the ground.
Right.
You see?
That's fire.
And then in Ezekiel, what is it, 35?
Yep.
We said, since thou did not hate blood,
right,
even blood shall pursue you.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? So all this is turning back around on you. Your characteristics, all right, is what got you in trouble, man. You know, I've always said, when you got problems with an ignorant person, all you got to do is let that person be who he is. He's going to destroy himself in due time.
That's it.
Through his ignorance. And that's exactly what Esau did. He destroyed himself through his lack of wisdom. You know, he put the laws of the Lord behind him. All right? That was a no-no. Right? You striven against the Lord. That's a big no-no. All right? But this is what you were created for.
Hey, a wise man once told me, everything you do in this life comes with a price, bro.
Right.
I got a precept for you. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 24, and it reads, "And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all the evil, all their evil they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh."
You see that? So everything is going to come back to you. What does it say? What is that in Isaiah? Where it says, the sword of the Lord is bathed in heaven,
34.
And it shall come down upon all Idumea.
You want it?
You see? Yeah, get me that? See, so all this is returning to your own pate, as the scripture says,
That's
right?
it.
Upon your own head, right? Beware that the Lord is not mocked.
Right.
For whatever a man soweth, that he shall also reap.
That's it.
All you have ever sown was evil, and evil is bad times. Look at the conditions of the earth. Look at the conditions of the people, especially our people. That perpetual hatred you have had on Jacob, man. You see, that was all evil, man.
Wow.
From you, everything is under your fucking watch. All right, these trees, deforestation, the animals are oppressed. All right, yeah, you got a goddamn dog being dragged by a leash. He don't even want to be with you, but you got him captive.
He shouldn't even be on the leash.
Right.
That's wicked.
You got him captive.
Yeah.
You see?
Believe it or not.
All this evil is coming to you. That's why, since you've captivated the planet, nothing but change is coming to you, man. To you and your nobles, as it says in Psalms 137, is it?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Ain't nothing. There's no good news for you. There's no future for you.
Right.
Nothing but hard bondage. All right. And a great barbecue.
Right.
All right. When we celebrate the fall of our enemy.
That's it.
This is Job, chapter 27, verse 14.
Woo, there it goes.
And it starts instructing. This is the portion.
This is it.
Man,
this is fire.
With Yahweh God power, the inheritance of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
But hold on, wait a minute.
God.
So this is the portion.
The portion, God.
His heritage, bro.
That's right.
The Lord threw an inheritance out. Inheritance. You have to understand, bro, that you're an heir to it. It's owed to you.
Yeah.
When you look up heritage or inherit, it goes back to heir.
Yeah.
And when you look up that, you're owed it. Like when you're heir to the throne, when the king dies, and you're the next son, so you're the oldest son, so the inheritance, it's owed to you. That throne is owed to you.
Right.
That's why you got younger sons throughout the course of Esau's wicked empire.
He said this is the portion. He said this is the portion. All I can picture is a father with two sons. He got a big pot full of food.
Right. Oh, goodness. Babylon, the grizzly, bro. He's gonna be none of this in the kingdom too. I can't wait. Oh,
yo, a father.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga shit.
Man, oh goddamn. He like he bit the shit out of
See the exhaust?
Yeah. That shit's hanging. Man.
God,
that shit's hanging like sundown time.
Yeah, God.
Yo, it's like having a father with a pot full of nice roast chicken or a nice big chicken in there. he separates the meat, puts it on one plate,
Con.
and you got the bones on the other plate.
Right.
He turns around and gives Esau the plate of
Right,
bones.
right,
This is
right.
your portion, you nigga.
Right, you are.
No.
No.
You ain't getting no blessing, bro. You nothing but death. Joshua, wasted away is he, man. That's your portion, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's about to get juicy. Go.
It was told to be multiplied. It is for the sword.
It is for the sword. And you devils went around the whole earth raping every nation. You multiplied your seed through the four corners of the earth. But guess what you did? You multiplied them for the sword.
That's it.
For that day of destruction. Right? For that, what you did was multiply slaves. You know? You've multiplied people for a great slaughter. All right? That's all you multiplied them for. Because why? It is written. There's no way around it. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. You already know what that's about.
Yeah. But over there,
Right.
you know, bunch of cowards.
If it's
Go ahead, brother.
multiplied, it is for the sword.
Yup.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Right. His offspring will not be satisfied with bread. You can like it print out some money.
Right.
You know, and you can see now, Esau is living in the final moment of his rulership.
Right.
He's in the final phase. Right. And this is why. No. He's in the final phase. And this is why, again, he's sending agents out to the camps.
Right.
Right? You got vocab alone, you know, trying to spy us out. But at the end of the day, the truth remains.
Right.
Prophecy is speaking loud and clear. And it's entered right into your front door. You know, it's entered through your front door. Now everybody's feeling the pressures of prophecy. You see? Everybody's feeling the pressure of prophecy, man. And it's beautiful, bro. We're relishing in it. You know? Because the Lord's making good on his word, bro. The Lord said he will visit Esau, man. He said it. He said it. He said, and what's that? Jeremiah. He said what? Dwell deep. Right? Dwell deep. Right. Yup. Dwell deep. Right? Or inhabitant of the dead. Roughly paraphrasing. The day is coming, I will send the calamity upon Esau, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna get this for you. He walked out.
He's in the truck on his phone. He's next to a truck on his phone.
Was he?
Like your art.
He ain't gonna do shit but talk shit. Right? Isaiah, they can't do shit to this word. They're mad. Esau's mad. See, Esau's defeated. We're living in a time of Esau's great defeat. Esau's great deception that he's been able to exercise throughout the four corners of the earth. It's over now. It's over now. Because now we can go into Deuteronomy 28 and we can, the dog's chilling. Now we can go into Deuteronomy 28 and bring the validity behind the reality of the Israelites being the so-called people that till the Native Americans. And the Lord beautiful because he did it like that in efforts to leave it as a token. This is how you know who the true Hebrew Israelites are. Right? Daniel 9.
Like, yo, that shit ain't happening to you.
Right.
That ain't happening to you.
That's right.
You know, you go through the process of elimination with the nation.
Yep.
You're like, hold up, this didn't happen to you. This didn't happen to you.
Yep.
This didn't happen to you. For sure it didn't happen to you.
Right.
Hold up.
Moab, you've never been in captivity. It's not, it tells us that in Jeremiah.
You're like, hold up. We got one last people that this matches to a T.
Right.
So-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Straight up. With the same common enemy.
With the same common enemy and went through the same affliction. Lost their, beat the Indian out of an Indian. They couldn't speak their language. They did it to the Hispanics. They did it to Jake. That's why we're speaking a bastard language. Both from Europe. Oh, how common is that? That is the same people that conquered us. You know what I mean? From the same place that they sailed over here to do what they did.
Right.
You know?
And
what did the Lord tell Jeremiah? Even thou shalt discontinue thy heritage.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep.
Nobody else on the planet Earth discontinued their heritage but you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right. And Esau tried his best to change the names up of the heathen nations and other nations. You know, he changed up the names of the nations.
God.
He's trying to be slick.
Yeah.
This nigga ain't, dude, you've been found out, bro.
Right.
It's over, bro. It's over for you, bro. Now that sword's about to come upon you, man.
That's right.
The book of Isaiah, I got you out. We can close out in a minute, Chicago. I'm not sure if we got a little more. You can grab whatever else you got, and we out. The book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 5, and it reads, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
That's right.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea."
See that? And Idumea is another buzzword for Edom, man. Right. Right?
"And upon the people of my cursed judgment."
You see that? And upon the people that have my curse to judgment. And as I said earlier, the Lord said that the curse is how does it go? My curse is in the house of the wicked.
Proverbs 3 and 33. That's right.
You see? So guess what? And who's the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4.
That's it.
Esau, Edom.
Right.
Border of wickedness. So we know that this is talking about the so-called white man.
That's it.
Right? That's why all these missiles are being prepared. All right? For that great judgment. Babylon. Right? You Amalek over there. Okay? That great judgment is coming. That's why it says that the least of my flock, right, has drawn them out. For what? World War III. Going back to the talking point. Okay? Esau, Edom is finished, man. This is going to be the war to end all wars, man. Armageddon. I'm a God one.
That's right.
All right?
And that's the spirit. The brother, you were in Isaiah 34 earlier.
Come.
That's the spirit. The spirit had us go right back and wrap that and clean up crew.
Right.
And get that 5. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the spirit.
Got anything else, brother?
Grab. Let's grab a little more.
I got 14 or 21. Prepare slaughter for its children.
There it is.
For the iniquity of their father.
You see that? Prepare slaughter for their children, man. Right? You are your father.
That's it.
Right? Through every third and fourth generation, you keep coming back, talking about that wasn't me. That was you. You toothless bastard. That was you drinking wine, right? Drinking your hot liquor, all right? With 3 teeth left, talking about hang that nigga, right? That was you. You got the same characteristics, man. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, just like the spirit of you wicked niggas is subject to you.
Yep.
You cannot make straight what the Lord made crooked, man. All right? There are 2 manner of people in that womb, he told Rebecca, right? And that wasn't going to change. Like all of a sudden, Esau was going to become good. You know what? You know what? I was ignorant back then. I'm not like that no more. No, man. And the Lord said he has indignation with you forever, man.
Yeah, you got it.
He said he has indignation with you forever, man.
The brother said,
No, he said
oh, yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, the Lord said he has indignation with you forever, meaning what? You wasn't going to change.
Right.
The Lord is just in all his ways, man, and in all his judgments. So why would he have a vile person like you change and then have mercy on you? No, the scripture, the Son dictionary says you're the only neighboring city that would not receive mercy because there's no changing Esau, man.
Right.
He is the wicked of the Bible.
He
is the devil on the earth, all right? And that man's pride was going to carry him to his destruction.
That's it.
Because he was never going to change. There's no changing what the Lord has wired to be evil, man.
Right, because Lord put that rebellious spirit on.
Right.
You know, since Cain.
That's it.
Since the serpent.
That's it.
Right.
What's that saying? Can you change the spots on a leopard?
Right, you can't do it.
You know?
Can the Ethiopian change?
Right. Right.
It's right.
My man looks like Dumb and Dumber.
I got you right here.
See him?
Yeah, he does.
You just need the nigga behind him.
The book of Malachi, chapter 4, and verse 1, and it reads, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble."
You see that? And there was 2 buzzwords right there showing you that Esau, Edom is in this context. The proud and wickedly, man. And it's also you 2/3 that joined unto Esau, Edom, man. You heathen as well, because you were in the whip too. Popping bottles with him and celebrating the fall of Israel.
Right.
You know,
shooting out the window.
Right.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West, baby. Remember that movie, The Wild Wild West, baby?
You already know.
Shooting out the window.
Hanging out the sunroof.
Yeah.
Nigga, you were there. We saw. Right? And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Right? Saith the Lord of hosts. That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Look at that. No root nor branch, man. Why? Because in where you were reading Isaiah 14, right? And when you go to verse 22, I believe, it says neither nephew, nor son, nor remnant.
Yep.
You know? Because he's gonna that goes into your nation.
Yep, that's right.
When you deroot a plant, that's it.
It's over.
It's over.
The seed line's cut off.
It's over, yeah. That's it.
But unto you that fear my name, showing you we're gonna have a name.
That's right.
I'm like this. See the thing on the first one? He had the bumblebees on. But Jacob, something else. But unto you that fear my name, shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
See that?
And shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. So them chariots are gonna come get the elect, bro.
That's right. That's right.
So that healing in his wings.
That's right.
Them chariots.
That's right. Hide for a while.
Right.
Hide in the chambers for a while.
Right, Isaiah.
So the indignation of the Lord passing by.
That's it. And here's the point. And ye shall tread down the wicked. For they,
go ahead, brother.
For they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
And that treaded down is going to start with Yahweh Shai in Isaiah 63. You see that?
That's it.
Treaded the wine press, man. You know, you so-called white people, man, are going to feel the day of the wrath, man. You've been living delicious this whole time, right? Oppressing our people, all right? Oppressing the people, oppressing the planet,
right?
Living luxuriously, right? Eating like a king, right? But guess what? All that shit has come to an end. The Lord said he put boundaries that you could not pass, all right? And once that time, once the clock ticks, right? And that alarm goes off, it's going to be nothing but indignation, man. Nothing but war, okay? Nothing but nuclear missiles, all right? And devastation for you, man. Your end is very grievous, man. You see? That's why it's okay. Party for now. Have fun, you know? Go to your Trump rallies, you know? Cheer on and clap. Because guess what? When the Lord claps back, there ain't going to be nothing you could do about it. You got something?
Go, number 21. Not.
Yep.
Have ye not as them that go by the way?
That's right.
And do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
For the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction. What do you think that mark of Cain was about?
Right, that's right.
That was no coincidence.
Nope.
The Lord didn't just mark them to let them roam free. That was a sign. Hey, this man is reserved for me. That's why nobody was able to touch him. That's why the scripture says, who can make war with the beast? The Lord made it that way. So nobody else could take him down but Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? He was reserved. Go ahead.
That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
You see that? They're going to be brought forth for the day of wrath, man. All right? The Lord said that he is coming back and he is not going to meet thee as a man.
That's it.
Understand what Al-Shadia means, man, a demon-like power. You act like he's coming back to lay his life down again or to tell Peter to put his sword back in the sheath.
Right.
No, man.
No.
The Lord's coming back for vengeance, man. The Lord's coming back for war. The Lord's coming back to take all these nations down and reclaim his rightful place on the earth, man, on that throne. You see? And y'all going to be subject, right, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and the Israelites, man. You're going to be broken like a potter's vessel, as it says in Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. All right? That is your future. Your time is up. 250 years on July 4th. Guess what? That's what do they call that?
July 4th?
Yeah, but the 250 years, they call that the average.
Right.
The average lifespan of a kingdom.
A major empire, yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
You see? And it ain't gonna be no different for you. You're over here, like the scripture says, you know, the inner thoughts is that their houses should continue on forever.
Right.
Thinking you're gonna heap up all these resources and give them to your children, children's children, and all that. No, but your children
That's a nice.
are multiplied for the sword.
Right. That's right.
You see? So while you pass on, all right, all you did was give your kids a death certificate.
That's it.
All right? And the Lord's gonna raise your ass up too on that day to feel the wrath. You ain't gonna get away. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and verse 14, and it reads, "For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind,
Right.
like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm, like as the smoke which is dispersed here and there with a tempest, and passeth away as the remembrance of a guest that tarrieth but a day."
Right. Because all you nations had a time to rule, right? All you nations had a time to rule, man. What has this been? 6,000 years?
Right.
7,000 years, right? That the earth has been, and all you nations had a time to rule, right?
Granted, about 12,000.
Come,
10 to 12.
come,
Pursuant to Sirach.
come. So you had a couple thousand years, which to the Lord is what? 10 to 12 days.
Right.
But the kingdom is going to be established forever.
Right.
So your rulership was as a cloud passing by.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Just for a season.
Right.
You know?
Because I say all that to say this, so I can cut the
No, go ahead, brother.
because the scriptures go into how the 6 days, it took 6 days for the king.
That was a con.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was trying to dress it up like
Yeah.
it took 7 days.
yeah, he's
No,
like,
it took 1,000, 7,000 years.
you talking about the ice age.
Then after that,
Yeah.
you got days of Empire Spain.
Yeah,
Egypt, and all that.
Right.
Like 10 to 12.
Well, you know what I meant? I wasn't
I know
speaking.
what you were saying.
Yeah, I wasn't speaking on the creation.
13 even, maybe.
I wasn't speaking of creation.
Right,
I was talking about when after the creation started.
Okay.
They had, because it was roughly like 6,000 years after the creation. Which would make it 12.
To gauge it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Just for
Edification. But you see,
that's a lesson.
you only had 6 days of rulership. The ungodly only had 6 days of rulership.
Right.
The kingdom is going to be established forever, man.
Right. That's right, brother. That's it. Woo. And that's why this is worth waiting for.
Right.
I got a little bit more. That's the spirit. Good. You have something to say? Tom, brother, go ahead.
I was going to get this scripture in Ecclesiastes that like a sandstone and the whole like a sand is at 1,000 years to immortality. Esau is nothing. And then the hope of the ungodly passed away. 2 Peter 3, where it says it then of 1,000 years.
Right.
On earth to earth, that his heaven shall pass away with fervent heat.
Right.
With the nuclear destruction, that's his hope. That's everything he had. It's all going to pass away.
Right.
That rulership, Lucifer fall from heaven, that Esau fall from his power structure. That's heaven. That's going to Esau's heaven. Esau's rulership, the ungodly rulership is the one that's going to pass away, and all his hopes are going to be thrown into that death and hell, cast into the lake of fire.
That's right, because Esau has a lot to pay for. When you read the book of Job, it specifies according to his substance, should his restitution be. No, according to his substance, should his restitution. So according to what this man has, that's what he's going to have to pay. That's what restitution goes into.
And that man is, as the scripture says, he has laden himself with thick clay.
He's in debt.
You in debt all around, even spiritually.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I bought ya. In the Hebrew.
God.
Continuing on in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 15, and it reads, "But the righteous live forevermore.
There it is.
Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High."
See that? Backing up what I was saying.
Mhm.
You know, that the kingdom is going to be established forever. You guys just had a little season, you know? Couple days. Here you go. You know? What is there? According to the Gregorian calendar? Yeah, you can rule for these days. We're not measuring our time in days, you know? There's no time in the kingdom, man. It's going to be forever.
The scriptures say that Israel's days are numerous.
Right.
Therefore, shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them.
God was shine, man.
Like one more precept.
God.
He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
Ezekiel 25:14.
Right. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, and true judgment instead of an helmet. He shall take holiness for an immutable shield. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. And that's pretty much the point.
So, hey, guess what? That's what we're looking forward to, man. Complete righteousness, the new bodies, you know, the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord cleansing us, you know, being pardoned from this filth that we've learned from Esau's world, man. Right? Because why? Righteousness is immortality, man. That new covenant, right, is going to give us immortality, man. We're never going to go off again. Because why? The wages of sin is death. And that's why we needed the blood of Yahweh Shai in order to make it out of this place, man. This is the place of sin, right? Being ran by the man of sin, right? That has been revealed. And that's why that destruction is coming to free the elect.
Right.
Right? That's going to be pardoned, like I said, by the blood of Yahweh Shai, man, to receive those crowns when we go and sup with them. Right? What was that? Revelation 19 and 11?
Yep. 19
and 7. Yeah, 19 and 7. Yeah. So, you know, that's the table we're trying to sit at, man. You know? You got something?
We will close out with that.
Luke chapter 4, verse 24. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so do they see for their salvation from our power.
Read that one more time. You got it. That's a fire precept right there.
Luke chapter 4, verse 24. Luke chapter 4, verse 24.
Yep.
Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so do they see for their salvation from our power. Which shall come upon you in great glory and grace of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Jehovah your God. For that enemy hath persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see destruction, and thou shalt tread upon his neck.
See that? See that? So guess what? As you you know, rejoice in our downfall, all right, now you're gonna be horrified in through the salvation. Because guess what? Destruction is going to come to you now. And we're going to rejoice in those days, right? Being lifted up into those chariots while we're looking at, down on you,
right?
You know, getting the missiles, right? The plagues that are coming. You see, the tables are going to turn. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. You see what I'm saying? You Israelites that are out there, you know, pushing this word, all right, suffering for this word, okay? There's a great reward coming to you, man. We always bring this out. What did Paul say? Right? That the suffering of this lifetime is not to be compared to the glory that we're going to receive, man. Right. You see? So let them rejoice, right? Let them still think we're just some niggas and spicks walking around, looking crazy, right? Being a spectacle to the world. Right? People driving by, laughing, talking about fuck you, shut the fuck up, this that. It's okay. We're no longer angry at that shit, man. We rejoice. Right. Because we know that through the Spirit, all right, that envy and that hate comes from you knowing that we are the children of the Most High. Right. You can't accept it, but you gotta swallow it up. You're gonna have to swallow it up on that day, man. Right?
Even see us losing for the longest time, now they're gonna see us win.
That's right. That's right.
Beautiful thing about it, the Lord's gonna allow us to get revenge on it.
That's right.
You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall into a position where you're gonna become the prey. You're gonna become the victim.
That's right.
You know? Right. And it's gonna be of the Lord's orders, man. Like there's no working around it.
Right.
The Lord's gonna order it.
Yep.
He's changing the tide.
That's right.
He's shifting the wind. You know what I mean? The Lord's shifting that wind, man. You know? And we're about to win.
How you doing?
Yeah, you can close us out, but you're good. The brother has. I think the brother had to say something though.
All right,
hey, so you already know, man. You know, just keep pushing as we tell you. Keep praying for that mercy. Keep praying for faith, man. All right? And keep praying that the Holy Spirit keeps guiding you in the right direction.
Right.
You know? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakagudash.
I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to your brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba,
Wam Yasharala. Hey, shalom. Beautiful Akia. Hey, shalom, beloved Akia Menakwak, the water for tuning in. Hey, may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai be with you, man. Shalom.
Hey, shalom. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatham. Shalom, shalom.
Thanks.